Hello guys, this video I'm going to talk about the headings, the paragraphs and the breaks very quickly. So last time we also saw how we have different headings, starting from heading 1 all the way to heading 6 in an HTML document. So over here this is a very clear exhibition of or demonstration of how heading 1 is the first level heading, the biggest, and how the graduation of size or the downsizing goes from heading 1 all the way to heading 6 here is the smallest in an HTML document. And of course the heading tags are always under the body because they will appear on the web page, right? Only under the head there's only going to be the title tag that appears on the web page, plus some other tags very important for digital marketing that I'm going to talk about in class. Alright, so paragraphs allow you to add text to the document so that it will be automatically adjusted at the end of the line to suit the window size of the browser. And each line of the text will be stretched to the entire length of the window. So over here we will have the body heading 1, and then after that we will have paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. As you can see, please do not forget that the HTML language is there's a mistake here. I'm sorry, I made a mistake here, guys. I'm really sorry. Over here there's a mistake. Anybody sees a mistake? Take a moment to examine this. Do you see the opening tag? It has a /, guys. This is a mistake, isn't it? So please forgive this mistake. This is a mistake, right? Yeah, please examine my slides very carefully. I'm sorry for that, guys. There's supposed to be an opening tag always. And also on the head I have a mistake, yeah, because when we open, oh no, this is the head, I'm sorry, this is the opening head, this is the closing head, this is the opening body, this is the closing body, this is the closing HTML, and I have a mistake only here. So this is an opening tag for the header 1. So this is here, the / is a mistake, guys. Then we have the paragraph starts with an opening tag and ends with a closing tag. Okay. The line breaks, BR refers to break. This is not very important for digital marketing, but you know, guys, why I'm covering this? Because I want you to feel that you can guess what BG, background, BR, break. I want you to, whenever we're not going to cover all the tags for HTML, but whenever you read it, you don't want you to feel uncomfortable, totally uncomfortable, but try to make a guess based on the page, and whenever you Google it, you will feel more comfortable dealing with those tags. With the break is one of the tags that doesn't need a closing tag also. So when you see the break here, you don't see a closing tag for it, right, guys? Doesn't need a closing tag. Character formatting, anything that has to do with formatting is not necessarily important for digital marketing. I just would like you to feel comfortable with the language, so I'm going to go over it very quickly. So B is bold, I is italic, U is underlined, but we have also here the font has a color. Now you understand this, right? And over here the size, you can add +2, so 2 sizes bigger than the standard size, and you can use plus and minus. Emphasis also here is italic, and the strong is the same as bold. And TT here in this text, it will be displayed as monospaced font. And here are some of here's an example that shows you the output being in this shape, so that you can see where it is bolded or emphasized or underlined and so on. Some elements also is a line element, so it's straightforward, left, right and center. These are 3 alignments, and also it's a paired meta tags. Div is very important also, and this represents a division in the document and can contain some elements that could be grouped together in the document, and it takes the alignment as well, arguments. Table was very important back in the time because we used to segment or divide the web page based on a table, but now we use frames. So back in the time, very old school, like about 20 years ago or so, we used to use a table, in fact, to have a header, to have a side menu, and to have a footer, and then we have the body in within. That was like the art of creating a web page back in the time. Let's talk about lists. Lists are very important for digital marketing. We have two kinds of lists in general. The first is the unordered list. UL. L refers to a list and U is unordered. And under this, and of course it's a paired meta tag. So you have an opening tag UL and a closing tag with a forward slash. Under this unordered list, you will have the list items. So LI refers to list item. This will be displayed, as you can see here, in bullet points. Of course, you can change the shape of the bullet point easily by adding different styling arguments or elements here. Similarly, we have the second type of a list is an ordered list, OL. And an ordered list will also have a list items or in-house list items underneath it, and it will be ordered as 1, 2, 3, like ranked. Of course, you have different numbering styles. This is an Arabic numbers. These are lower alphabet and upper alphabet, or and this is lower Roman and upper Roman. And you can add here the type style as I or start at 3 and so on. So you can read this easily, right? So when you type start at 3, you will start at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can see here how easily you can now interpret and read HTML code. I hope it's not as scary. So what will be the output here? Please pause the video right now and take a look at this code, all right? And make a guess, write on a piece of paper, what would be the output? Please do that and pause the video right now. Okay, if you got something like that on your piece of paper, then you got it right. So as you can see here, be able to swim is list item, the first list item, and it takes the alphabets here A, B, C, and it starts at 2. So this is why it starts at B, C, D, and then over here it's an ordered list. Where do I see? This is a different one. I'm sorry, I'm here. This is the unordered list. Hang on to the canyon, and here list 2, list 3, list, and this is wait a minute. Why am I closing? This is closing. There's a mistake also. Please be careful. So here I have the opening of this list item, and this is the closing opening and closing opening. There is no mistake. So this is the closing of this. So you see, I'm sorry, I thought that there's a closing here. So there's no closing here. So it's okay if you put the closing on the second line, but this is not a very good practice as a neat programmer. If you start like this, you need to be consistent with your code. And then here should be this closing tag should be at the end. So this is the unordered list, and this unordered list takes the default. All right, I would like you now to pause the video again and try to guess the output for this. Write down the output as you can imagine it on a piece of paper, and pause the video for a while until you get the output. All right, let's take a look at the output. So over here is the heading, starting with B, and unordered list. We have one item, we have this item, and this item is not done yet. We have an ordered list in within this item, and then it closes here. This is an ordered list, in fact, and it starts at 4. So this is here an ordered list, this ordered list, and then it's a nested ordered and unordered list together. So I would like you to please, if you haven't done the exercise and pause the video, pause it again and try to figure out how this code ended up being this output. So at D, which is the item number 3, 1, 2, and 3 here, at D we didn't close it. You see, it's not closed yet. Actually, we opened up an unordered list, and this is list item 1, list item 2. Under list item 2, we have an ordered list. List item 1, list item 2. Then the ordered list here is closed. So this is over. And over here, also the list item was closed, which is that list item. I think there's a, these are switched, guys. I'm sorry, guys. There's a mistake here. So I hope that when you were examining everything, that you've noticed the mistake. Over here, we open the ordered list. We should close the ordered list first, and then we close this item list. So we need to exchange the order. Okay, so be careful. So these little mistakes over here, it does matter, guys. So you need to first close the order list and then switch that to the end, or swap this to the end. Don't worry, the set of slides that I'm sharing with you on Moodle doesn't have these mistakes. This is for you to examine this slowly, step by step, and make sure that you don't get into trouble. Over here, this list item, back again, going to the list item unordered, and this list item have unordered list. Again, starts with 1, 2, and then this unordered list should be closed here, right, guys? So here, no, this is unordered list closed for the whole unordered list. So this is a whole unordered list at the very beginning here. The unordered list is closed, and this is the closing tag for this. So do you guys see this list item here? This list item had an unordered list that is closed here, the unordered list, and this is the list item closing. And then again, we started with a list item that's closed, list item that's closed, and then this is an ordered list at the very top. Do you see, guys, that ordered list here opened up, and now this is its closing. All right, anchors, URL, and images. I'm going to talk about this in the next video.